What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We are currently up in the shop like we always are. I just gotta finish up a few things on this Dodge here. I had to change the headlights on it. That side didn't even have one, so we put a new one in there. And then that one, the marker light here looked brand new, but the headlight here was just all fogged over. Ended up having to take the front bumper off because this bracket over here was bent so bad I couldn't even get the headlight and the bracket in there, so we ended up pulling the front bumper off, mounting that, and I mean, you can just see how, like, if that piece is actually connected, there's no way because it's already touching up there. So yeah, I tried to kind of tweak that out. You can see some of the metal pushing. Well, you can kind of see the spider web cracking in there, but I tried to tweak it and push it down a little bit. It's all scratched up there from, I'm guessing, somebody else trying to put one in, but it might be from where it's been rubbing too, because paint's wore off there also. But no, I got to finish up the interior on this. I got to detail it yet, and then we're actually going to be pulling in the 98 today. I got to put a CV axle clamp on the boot. We'll be doing that. We'll check all the fluids. I got to change out some of the headlights. I got to check some of the fuses and stuff. So it's just going to be like a truck type vlog day. Like I said, I'm going to get this one cleaned up, and then we're going to go ahead and jump over to the 98, get it pulled in, and just check everything over. So I'll see you guys soon. So the 98's in the shop, guys. We got that other Dodge finished up. So like I was saying, I just want to kind of check over everything. I've been having some problems with the aux beam headlights. The low beams, they want to flicker, so I'm not 100% sure what's going on there. Some guys say the aux beam headlight's just a little bit cheaper than some others, so I went out and bought a little bit nicer setup, as you can tell. So we're gonna try those. I'm gonna check like the fuses and stuff and make sure that it's not a fuse that's like starting to burn out and stuff. But then I'm also gonna be checking oil, transmission fluid. We'll be checking radiator. Just kind of checking over all the fluids, power steering and stuff, just to make sure it's good to go, because we are going to start to haul with the 98. I need to take some scrap in, and then I'm also going to be taking the 79 over to John Saturday so he can get the axle fixed and we can drive it again. But yeah, we're just going to kind of set you up, do a little montage here and there. I'll bring you guys back as we start tearing into this thing. But yeah, probably blow out the air filter as well. I would like to build a box for this, but that might be in a later video. I have some diamond plating that I would like to just build a little box and mount it here, cut a hole in it so the piping can come through so it's kind of blocked off, and then put like a shield up in here. But I'd have to kind of just figure that out because it does sit a little bit closer to the battery. It's kind of close to like the wires and stuff, so I kind of have to zip tie it and pull it back some. But yeah, we'll figure that out. But we're just gonna go ahead, guys. I'm gonna get these headlights pulled out, and we'll see what we can get into.
Ryan Little.
Little update for you guys here. They give you these really fancy gloves to play with. No, I'm just joking. It's so you don't get your oily fingers all over the lights and stuff. We got them all hooked up here. I'm just gonna test them real quick just to make sure, so I just ran them up. This kit does come, like I said, with the gloves to protect the light when you're doing it. They also give you some sticky pads and then zip ties to zip tie all your wires and stuff up and out of the way. But we're gonna go ahead and try it. You should be able just to turn on the switch here. Yep, there's one, there's two. Click the high beam. High beam comes on, high beam comes on. Perfect. So I'm gonna see what these ones do. Like I said, the aux beam, they just, for some reason, the low beams, I don't know if it's just because they run so much or what, but they just they flickered and it drove me insane. These ones have the built-in resistors. The low beams here on aux beam did not, but the high beams did. So I don't know if that's the problem. On the seal light here, they both have the resistors built in, obviously both sides. So I don't know if that resistor on the aux beam was just causing an issue, but I'm probably going to keep these high beam ones just in case they do, like these ones do go bad or something. But I'm going to stick these ones back in the box. I'll keep both of the high beam ones. The low beams, they can just go in the trash, whatever. That's the second set I've had do that. So I'm hoping it's just that the low beams didn't have a resistor, like a load resistor on it. When I did have all the LEDs up front here, like in the turn signals, and I had the LED, rear light, excuse me, I had a blank moment there. When I had the LED rear lights in here, excuse me, I put in the flash, excuse me, the flash cube, which is right there, which it took care of, like the hyper flash and all that, which I didn't think that would have or cause the issue with the high or the low beam flickering. So I'm hoping, like I said, that resistor will take care of it, which it should, but I guess we'll see. I had to put some super glue on this tab here because on these OBS 88 to 98 trucks, I feel like I've gone through 15 of these headlights, and it's always these tabs that break on this piece here. Ooh, I just caught that light, but there. But I guess we'll see what happens. I'm gonna let that glue dry a little bit, and then we'll reinstall everything and then move on to checking the oil and all the fluids. So stay tuned, guys. Well, there we go, guys. Lights are in there. I'd like to really go to like a junkyard and find a factory set of these, like the housing, and pull them apart and try and do a custom set. I don't want to use mine and then they end up not working and then I have to buy new ones anyway. But no, I'll have to wait till tonight to make sure I have them adjusted right. I'm sure I'll probably have to tweak them a little bit, but they're all in there. I went ahead and checked the oil. It's about 1.5 quarts low, so we're just going to go ahead and change it right away. Throw some Lucas oil in it. Radiator is plumb full. I just checked it. It kind of spat out at me. I don't remember what I was doing, but it bubbled over on me the other day. So when I was running it, I put some in there and I end up overfilling it then. So, I mean, it's plumb full. If you guys add water to your radiator during the summer, make sure you drain it and throw some antifreeze in there so it's not freezing and stuff, because that could be a bad deal. And then we also check power steering. It's good to go, but we're gonna go ahead and get the oil changed. Slide the pan underneath there, undo the drain plug, get it all changed over so it's done and out of the way. Like I said, we'll throw some Lucas oil in there to make sure everything stays lubed up nice. And we got plenty of leaves here. But another thing I might check today is my cluster lights. If you'll be able to see it, only about the 60 over lights up, and then this side over here will sometimes light up. Not sure if I don't have it pressed down all the way and like the screws aren't jiggling loose. We'll have to check it. But yeah, no, I'm gonna go ahead and get the oil changed, grab all my tools to get it changed real quick. And then that's another check off the list. We are gonna throw that CV axle boot on. I have the tool in my truck. The clamps are in the office, so we'll have to do that yet. But I'm gonna go ahead and get the oil drained, get all that swapped over, so we can mark that off. Okay, so we got the CV axle clamp on. That was kind of a pain in the butt, not gonna lie. So I had to turn the tire to get in here better, but there's basically 3 little notches on here. Hopefully, yeah, you guys can see that all right. 3 little notches that grab into this band. Then you have to take this tool in the middle of that band, so where that little like valley is in that band, right? If I can point to it, right there, the tip of my finger is. So that valley actually sits right on this middle section. And then these 2 teeth, basically when you squeeze it, that's what clamps it. Those 2 teeth come in and grab it underneath of each lip and then squeeze it tight. So I'm trying to hold those teeth, those 3 teeth in there, and then clamp it all at the same time so it doesn't slip off. But we got it. It's on there. My ABS piece here is completely shot, as you can see. That's the wire, if it'll focus on there. Right there, but yeah. Who needs ABS anyway? Not me. But no, I think I'm gonna try and just check everything over, make sure it's all good to go. I think the four-wheel drive actuator cable here, I might see if I can zip tie it out of the way. But other than that, everything looks solid. I'm gonna go ahead and shoot a little grease into my ball joints here, make sure they're good to go, and then we should be ready to rock and roll. Oil's changed, all the fluids look good, so I think we're gonna do that real quick, and we'll be able to back her out and she'll be ready to rock and roll. Well, that's gonna do it for this video, guys. I wanna thank you for stopping in, tuning into the channel. I know not a whole lot going on. I'm just trying to get some maintenance done on the truck, like I said, before we actually start towing with it. Now that the oil's changed, all the fluids are checked, got that CV boot fixed. Headlights are way better than what they were. Should be good to go. Hopefully we'll be starting body work on this thing shortly. I know it's starting to get pretty rough and I just need to get it in and get it done. But that being said, thank you again if you're a new viewer for stopping in. Remember, hit the bell notification so you know exactly every time I upload. Remember, learning as I do, doing what I love. I'm the GM man. I'll see you guys in the next one.